Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mythlok with your host, Nitin Nair. In our last episode, we discussed a god of chaos, of war, of destruction, etc., and it was a slightly negative character to be portrayed. But at Mythlok, we are not about judging a character based on its acts, but just by bringing you all the amazing characters that we can via our podcast as well as our website www.mythlok.com. Today we continue this trend of looking at slightly negative characters throughout mythology, and we've traveled all the way to Southeast Asia and Korea in particular. The character that we are going to discuss today has recently achieved a kind of resurrection in his popularity due to a scene where it was present in the Marvel movie Shang-Chi, which was about an Asian superhero. This is the Kumiho, or the nine-tailed fox in Korean mythology. A Kumiho is a creature that appears in folktales and legends of Korea, which is similar to the Chinese Hulijing and the Japanese Kitsune. It can transform into a pretty woman who is set out to seduce boys and eat their liver or heart. There are numerous tales in which the Kumiho appears, several of which can be found in the Encyclopedic Compendium of Korean Oral Literature. This animal's true form is believed to be a nine-tailed fox, which, unlike other fox spirits, the Kumiho does not possess spirit possession. Instead, it only kills and consumes its victims. Although young, virile men are her favorite prey, stories sometimes describe Kumiho snacking on children. It is believed that if the Kumiho's true identity is revealed, she will start running away. Dogs can see through the Kumiho's disguise and will be hostile towards her. In Korean mythology, Kumiho is a nine-tailed fox that can assume the appearance of a young and beautiful woman. Despite this, it still has characteristics similar to a fox. For example, its eyes and paw-like features still remain the same. Unlike in China and Japan, Kumiho are almost always evil. In Korean mythology, this animal is considered amoral. Kumiho can also use the magical Yeobusil marble in their mouth to absorb people's vital energy via a deep kiss of sorts. However, if someone is able to take and swallow the Kumiho's Yeobusil marble during that kiss, the person not only won't die, but will get incredible knowledge of the sky, land, and people. Although ancient legends indicated that the Kumiho could help humans, in modern times these animals are known to eat human livers and hearts. They usually carry out their evil acts by tricking people into consuming their organs. Unlike the Japanese kitsunes, which are portrayed as having multiple tails and magical ability, Kumiho is a nine-tailed creature all throughout their lives. According to Korean mythology, if a Kumiho doesn't eat human flesh for 1,000 years, it might transform into a human. This is because the animal's soul can still see humans' flesh. Aside from being in anime and manga, the nine-tailed fox characters have also been featured in video games and television shows. Due to their similarities to other mythological creatures such as the Hulijing and Kumiho, it is hard to determine which one is the inspiration for a particular character. One particular character that has been featured in video games is Ahri, a character from League of Legends. Although she has long tails and beautiful eyes, she doesn't seem to have the fox paws on her feet. The Korean television industry has always portrayed the Kumiho as a wileful young woman, either disturbed by her appearance and her natural instincts, or as something that's purely evil. Regardless of which medium that the Kumiho has had a role to play, it has always been a bit on the negative side. We'll be exploring a lot more negative as well as positive characters in the days to come, especially from Southeast Asia and other mythologies. But we have a surprise for you in our next episode. Stay tuned to find what that is. Until then, please do subscribe to our podcast if you're listening on whichever channel that you are. Like it so that other people can be exposed to it as well and help support the community and the podcast grow. This is your host, Nitin Nair, signing off by reminding you once again that Mythlok is the home of mythology.